In these days, there are numerous operations of the evil one against the people of God. In these days, forces are being released against the children of God in greater increase and strategically. You can find yourself doing many things that you never intended to. There are forces that are taking advantage of our ignorance. These forces are the rulers of darkness in this world. They operate in the spiritual realm and have a mission of destroying our beautiful destinies. Welcome to a Grace Digital presentation. In this video, we will cover 4 of these spirits that we must avoid by all means. Number 1. The spirit of the world. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit which is of God, and that we might know the things that are freely given to us of God. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 12. The spirit of the world is also a direct opposer of the things of God. What does this spirit command? 1 John chapter 2 verse 15 to 17 gives us an answer to this question. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. We can clearly see here that the spirit of the world commands activities of the lust of the flesh. It monitors and organizes the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. The spirit has caused the destruction of many families on earth. That is why a person wants everything money can buy, until the individual wears the marriage out. That is the lust of the eyes. A man or woman can also be wearing clothes that they cannot afford. Sometimes these clothes are obtained through debt. That individual is under the captivity of the spirit of the world, with the lust of the flesh and the eyes. These things work so subtly, you never hear the footsteps of a serpent. The spirit of the world puts people in bondage by these lusts. Some people are searching for capital for their business, while the items they own add up to more than the capital they need. Have you heard that godliness with contempt is great gain? When you look at what is in the world, the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life, and when you're captured by it, you become an enemy of God. Know ye not the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever, therefore, will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. James 4 verse 4. No enemy of God has a future. Number 2. Spirit of bondage. For ye not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. Romans 8 verse 15. The spirit of bondage gets people tied down, locked up, and chained down. This spirit is responsible for all manner of afflictions that people suffer. Regarding the woman that was under affliction for 18 years, in Luke 13 verse 16, Jesus asked, And ought not this woman, being a daughter of Abraham, whom Satan hath bound, be loosed from this bond. That's the spirit of bondage. It is a spirit of captivity. For instance, somebody's coughing and is still smoking, yet he has been told at the hospital that he has tuberculosis. He doesn't want to die, yet he keeps smoking and is coughing. He is under the arrest of the spirit of bondage, the spirit that causes addiction to evil. Everything binding to what you don't want is a spirit of bondage. Number 3, the lying spirit. And the Lord said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, Thou shalt persuade him, and prevail also. Go forth, and do so. There is a lying spirit. This might seem like an unthreatening spirit. However, that is how the devil subtly deceives. The spirit of lying is very deceptive. You may even look righteous and anointed under its influence. It is one of the reasons why Jesus said some will spend eternity in hell. It is written that all liars will go there. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and warmongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. This is the second death. Revelations 21 verse 8. Number 4, spirit of disobedience. And you hath he quickened, who were dead in trespasses and sins, wherein in time past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. Ephesians 2 verse 1 to 2. There's a spirit of disobedience. The ministry of that spirit is fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind. That is where the spirit works, the mind. This spirit works disobedience in people, going through the flesh and the mind to take people off God's presence so that they can be afflicted and tormented. It works through the flesh and the mind to bring the wrath of God upon your life. However, Jesus gave us the power to fight against these wicked spirits. Once we hold on to our rights in Jesus, we break free from all bondages of these spirits. Prince of the air, hear my voice. I am not subject to your authority. Your influence will no longer find access to my life, nor my flesh, nor my mind. No, no more. This list is by no means exhaustive, and we will also offer a book recommendation at the end of this video if you want to dive further into this topic. This is a Grace Digital presentation. Make sure you subscribe.